59. So I believe we are live. I hope everybody can hear us.
Hello there.
So it's great. It's great to have you all here. I've got Lizzie with me, who's going to help us today.
Good afternoon.
So we ought to say hello to everyone. Hello, Renyard, Manji, Roland, Galrav, P, Ronan,
Almost.
Vitali. Wow, Valentine, and Count
Gaurav.
Beauty. Galrav. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm very bad with names. If Count Beauty's here, we've started at exactly the right moment. No, he's like me. He
Always on time, spot on.
spot on time. Yeah, if he's not spot on time, there's something wrong with him. He's had a major problem. But I'm exactly the same, which is why I notice. Hi, Manisco, great to have you. So we were doing this thing about what was it about?
Sarcasm.
Sarcasm, yeah. And why, if your teenagers are being sarcastic, it's a good thing. Okay, so let's see.
Have Harami, Yazidla,
And
Polyglot,
yep.
Maria, and Manjira. Nice
Yeah,
to see you, Manji.
Yes. Oh, and Tomek as well. Great to have you. This is my wonderful daughter. It's just interesting. That's all, Vitali. So let's start. This was about sarcasm. I'm going to put the first question up here, and we will see it. We have to wait a second until it appears here.
Yeah.
Okay. Here.
It's taking some time, but
Yeah, well, it takes some time. Hi, Luke, as well. So yeah, it's great to have you, and it's great to be here again. So, would you read for me?
yeah, let's go. Let's do this. This can only come with, you have to choose an option. Large, universal, blanket, boundless, extensive experience of social situations. There are all these pieces that a child needs to put together, but none of them is sufficient by itself to understand sarcasm, says Pexman.
So you need to choose between large, universal, blanket, boundless, and extensive. And this is with experience.
So we already have an answer. Extensive. Is it Vitali?
That's Vitali,
Okay.
yeah. Hi, Lukash. Great to have you. So let's see. I'm sure this one you're going to get very well. Here. So he says he thinks.
Am I a model? Okay, thank you. Not really.
Yeah. Yes. So from Gaurav as well. Extensive.
Okay.
Okay.
Universal. Roland. Valentin says large. Count Beauty says extensive. Ronan also says extensive.
And hi, Laurie. Great to have you. Okay, Ronan's sure about this one. And
Manji also says extensive.
Yeah, so let's
Okay.
see. Yeah, we'll get some more answers in a second.
Large says Maria.
We'll probably get another Maria Traspasso in a second as well. So hi, Mustafa. Great to have you from Alexandria. Yeah.
Polly says extensive.
Okay, so let's see. Let's look at some of these. A large experience.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound very good, does it?
Doesn't sound very good. And also large experience, there's no article in front of it.
A large experience. I wouldn't use it either.
Sounds really weird.
A universal experience. That would be you've had all of the experience that there is.
Exactly. It's an experience that everybody has.
Okay, we've got extensive for Laurie and for Carla as well.
Like emotions are universal to everybody. Like
that's very good. And Patricia says extensive as well. Blanket experience. A blanket is something that covers everything.
Yeah.
Blanket regulations, for example. And then boundless, without end. So
limits.
So his generosity is boundless. Blanket experience. I guess you could use blanket figuratively.
Carla says large experience sounds awful, and I agree.
Yeah, so do I. And Hadi says extensive. Okay.
Yeah.
Also look at extensive. Extensive experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that also is a very good clue to why extensive. So EXNSIVE, extensive experience. A blanket ban. I like that. That's a
On
good
atom bomb, yeah, that's a
on the
really good
atom bomb.
example.
Yeah, I think it's a very good example. A blanket ban. Large experience. It sounds absolutely awful. Yeah. Boundless gratitude. His generosity is boundless, without end.
Gorav says blanket could be used figuratively. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it could as well. Extensive experiments, says Roland. Okay. And Oksana, great to have you. And Juan Calduch, great to see you. You'll go for extensive as well. Wonderful to see you, Mr. C. Okay, an extensive journey, an extensive range. So, would you read for us?
Her latest studies have shown that a child's home environment can strongly persuade, affect, influence, incline, pull their understanding and use of sarcasm. If the parents use sarcasm, the children are much more likely to develop the ability themselves.
So, we've got...
Boundless gratitude sounds amazing.
Okay, Vitali's written effect, but with an A, and with an A it would be correct.
Exactly.
That's why it's written with an E here. Oksana goes for influence, and so does Valentine. Boundless gratitude from Billy Rani. Okay, and Count goes for influence, so does Polyglot.
100%.
And Hadi goes for a universal masterpiece. Okay, and Natalia says, hello, hi Natalia. Roland for influence, Gaurav for influence, Renyard for influence, the same for Manji. Gaurav says also effect. No, effect with an A, to affect. Vitali says influence this time, and Tomek goes for influence or affect for Laurie. Hi Nora, great to have you. She says influence. Congratulations on your CELTA exam, Nora.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. And Hadi goes for influence. Ronan, it's got to be effect with an A. So I'm going to put an A here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Effect.
So where am I? I'm lost.
Effect, not affect.
Yeah. Effect, not effect. Maria for influence. Patricia for influence. The same for Lukash. He says impact. Billy Rani goes for can strongly influence. Boundless possibility, says Roland. Can impact. Yes, can impact. That would work.
One is between influence and incline.
Okay. Yes, but to effect a change, I know, but the meaning is different. To effect is to put something in force, to make something happen. Yeah. So the new law will be effected, will be put into force next month. And that's why it's better with A, because to affect means to have an influence over. Okay, boundless energy and enthusiasm for Patricia.
Maria says influence.
You're going to have to be careful, Maria Lazar, because there's another Maria.
There's two Marias.
Yeah.
Jalebi, strongly influence. Okay. Effect, verb, effect, noun.
Yeah. Ronan says effect can be a verb as well, and yes, it can. That was just another option. And Renyard says we're all boundlessly grateful. That's very kind of you. Effect, produce, good.
Okay.
So.
And Jalebi says the law will be implemented. Okay, as an example with to be put into effect.
Okay, to influence, to affect with an A. That's Natalia. How about impact from Oksana? Um,
Strongly impact the understanding and use of sarcasm.
can strongly impact their understanding. Yes,
It could work.
I think it could impact their understanding. Yes, I might probably say have an impact on, but it would work. I think influence is probably better.
Is
though.
the best one.
Can strongly influence, because incline somebody to do something.
Yeah.
Tilt.
And it also has to do with preference.
Okay. And yes, Polyglot's asking about influenced by. Okay, can be influenced by. Impact on. Yes, the on is much more common as well. To sway, yes, Vitali knows how I love that verb to sway. Can strongly affect. Yeah, yes, Tute, that works perfectly well. Okay, so yes. Colour, yeah, can colour their opinion.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Impact can be used with a direct object, so it's fine.
Yeah. I think it's absolutely fine.
Okay, so let's go for the next part.
Yeah, let's rock and roll. Would you read for us?
By around 4, children develop the ability to take the perspective of another person and to recognise that the belief someone might take, keep, have, hold in their mind is different from their own, Pexman says. So what do you think? Take, keep, have, or hold? Do we already have answers? We do. So English Vibes already says hold, ? Not sure. Camp Beauty says keep. Vitali says take hold. Incline equals to bent to do something.
A bent to do something, yes.
Maria says hold. Maria Lazar.
Yeah, that's it.
Roland says hold. Who's this girl? I'm Elizabeth and I am Alex's daughter. And he's feeling jealous. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, so Ronan goes for keep, Manji for hold, Saba for have, Polyglot for keep, Nora for have or hold. Nora, which is better, have or hold? And this is part of the question. Maria goes for have, Hadi for keep, Reynard for have, Patricia for hold.
It's kind of divided, have/hold for Natalia.
Juan goes for hold.
Oksana goes for hold.
Yeah.
So you can have an idea or belief in mind, but can you keep an idea? Can you keep a belief?
Okay, so to recognise that the belief someone might in their mind. Okay, so to keep has the idea of not lose it.
Exactly.
And that's why keep is not right. Yeah, if somebody's trying to persuade them to change it, then keep would be good. Yeah, I'm going to continue with this no matter what happens. Keep. So Chut says hold. Lukash says keep. Artur says keep. Natalia goes for hold. If you can keep your head, without losing it, that's good, Chut. Hold in somebody's mind. For Laurie, hold sounds more high register. Have and to hold, to have and to hold from this day forward, absolutely, P. To keep in mind, to remember, but notice this is keep in their mind. Okay, we usually hold a belief, don't we? That's the point. That's the point,
yeah. We hold a belief.
And that's why have fits. Have is certainly okay. But the best answer is hold.
It's what we would generally use to hold a belief.
Yeah. Take hold.
And on the menu. And hold as well, with a slightly different meaning.
Yes, to take hold, to become influential within something. Very definitely. But hold and have, both are valid, but hold is a much better verb. And as Juan Calduch says, it's got a higher register as well. It's a little bit more formal.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that was
Good.
a great question. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so let when we're ready, continue.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so to hold something, to nurture. Yeah, nurture's a good synonym, Patricia. Yeah.
To nurture a belief. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, to nurture a belief, very definitely.
Can I not say get hold of?
To get hold of means to obtain. And in this case, no, because where did you
Can
get
you
hold of that belief?
can you obtain a belief?
Where did you get hold of that idea?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But a belief, I think you think about it longer. So,
Okay, can't be is already they're already answering. So let's go for the next one. Sarcasm is complex because the child must both understand the current, actual, certain, ongoing belief of the speaker and the ways they intend their words to be interpreted by the other person. A two-step process that takes time for a child to master. In general, children under 7 find it hard to hold two potentially opposing ideas in mind.
so we've got actual for Count, for Polyglot, for Maria Lassard, for Nora, for Artur, for Valentine, for Sibel. Hi, Sibel. Natalia says certain, Vibes asks about certain, thinks that certain, Manji for actual, Natalia for actual, Laurie and Ronan and Oksana and Roland and Renyard for actual.
Okay, so actual
Is almost a landslide.
yeah,
Almost.
almost, because some of you guys are going for certain.
Okay, so let's see. The current belief. Well, this would say that their beliefs are changing.
Exactly, but it's not something that changes. Like a
No.
belief doesn't usually change. Well, it can.
Ongoing is something that is continuing at the present time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an ongoing situation. Okay. The certain belief. Oh, I understand why they're doing this, because
To
they're
be certain
to be certain
of what
about it.
the person is thinking about, what the person believes.
The certain belief of the speaker. I guess in that way it's possible, but it's not a very good answer.
Sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, it sounds quite weird. The answer here very clearly
Is actual.
yeah.
Like, are they really thinking? What they really believe?
Can you harbour a belief? Absolutely, Haddie. And if there were a certain belief, exactly, because a belief is a belief and you can't be certain.
Exactly, you can't really be certain.
That's a good one, Oksana. Learning is an ongoing process, and to harbour
a fear.
So actual is definitely the answer. Okay, let me scroll this to the next one. Okay, so yes, to harbour a fear, but the current belief. Yeah, the current meaning the current belief. No, the actual belief.
Yeah, but don't think about actual as current.
Yeah, because actual and current, I know actual in Spanish.
Exactly, it might be a false friend for Spanish speakers.
Okay, don't worry. Yeah. Okay, we can fix that. Buns, yeah, Bansuya. Okay, so would you read for us?
Yeah, let's go for it. By the time they're teens, many children have mastered, controlled, subdued, beaten these complex skills. And it is perhaps not surprising that they then enjoy experimenting with them and testing their effects on others. And here again, you have effects with an E.
Yeah. Okay, so mastered for Maria Lazard, for Nora, for Bansuya, for Roland, for Valentine, for Count, for Vitali.
It looks like a landslide again. Okay.
Lukash, Natalia mastered, Artur, Hadi, Laurie, and Claire. Welcome, Claire. Good to have you. Oksana goes for mastered, Manji for mastered, Ronan for mastered, Artur. honed. Okay. Have honed these complex skills.
Yeah,
That would work.
it could be an option. But the trick here is that the word master is used in the previous paragraph. To master a skill, to master sarcasm. You guys are really smart.
Okay, so Joanna says probably mastered,
Really
and
good, guys.
Renyard says mastered as well, and so does Patricia. Okay, so to master a skill, very definitely. To subdue is to take control over. The police subdued the demonstrators.
And how would you use
So,
down in this sentence?
yes, thank you. Sorry, it's okay. Okay. So, yes, repeat the question.
So how would you use down in this sentence?
So, yes, how would you make down fit in this sentence? Yeah, we talked about this earlier. This is probably a question for those of you who are very good. So, Roland says subdued. Have
it down. Okay, yeah, really good. Really good, exactly.
Yeah, but
really good.
Vibes' English is very good. So, have these computer skills down.
Down, exactly.
And if you put the down there, then it would work. So, do you have that down? Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the idea.
And in that way, you could use down, but not have down these complex skills.
So, das goes for mastered as well. So, to have something down, yeah, to master a skill.
He subdues his worries.
Yeah, okay, he subdues his worries. So, let's continue with this. Okay. So, well, okay, so to master, to be in to know how to do something, to master the English language. This is what you're doing, is you're looking for
grip. Yeah.
Yeah.
To grip a skill, to grip.
I would say to have a grip on.
Okay, grip on something.
Yeah. Have you got a grip on this? Have you got to grips with this?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah,
let's go for the next one. Creative speaking. If you're still not convinced that your teen's love of sarcasm is a milestone, marker, sign, cornerstone, goal worth celebrating, consider a recent experiment from Ruth Villick, a psychologist at the University of Nottingham in the UK.
Okay, so Renyard says to down as a verb, to down an enemy aircraft or to down your drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he downed his drink in one.
So Vitali goes for milestone, Maria Lazar goes for marker, Valentin goes for milestone, Jomana milestone, Capute goal, English vibes milestone, Oksana milestone, Roland milestone, Polyglot goes for milestone, Nora also goes for milestone, Hadi sign. It was part. Okay, yes, it was part of the list. Sorry, Roland have a grip on. Yeah. Natalia, milestone. Claire also goes for milestone. Everybody's going for milestone. Laurie, Ronan, Renyard, and Patricia.
Patricia. Or Patricia.
Or Patricia, depends on where she's from.
She's in France.
Okay.
Patricia.
Laurie says goal achieved.
Okay, so if you're still not convinced that your teen's love of sarcasm is if it's a goal, you're still trying to get it.
Exactly. But they have already mastered sarcasm.
A marker. I guess a marker on the way, but not really.
Not really.
A sign.
But a sign of what?
A sign that they have become mature.
Okay. Cornerstone.
Something that supports something else is a very important basis. So very definitely the
milestone.
answer. Yeah.
So even though sarcasm in teens can be annoying, it's something good.
Yeah, and that's the idea. So, okay, hi there, Jet. A cornerstone of something is a basic part of it. Yes, it's part of something that holds up the full structure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Well,
continue.
we need to wait a second for it to come through. Yeah. So Patricia's Indian.
Okay. Patricia.
Yeah.
Plot twist.
Okay. With a Portuguese surname as well.
Salanya.
Yeah. Okay, so would you read?
The participants were asked to lay or lie in an fMRI scanner as they read various scenarios of common events. In some cases, the characters' statements were intended to be gently ironic, such as, and we will see such as what later.
Yeah.
Lay for Claire.
So we've got polyglot with lie and Valentine for
Sorry, guys, I
lay.
didn't see your comment.
Ferdus, yes, says milestone to the previous one, which is right.
Claire deleted her message. Count Butte says lie. Hidayet says lay. Oksana lie. Vitali lie. Maria Lazar lay. Whoops. Joanna lie. Renyard lie. Hadi lie. Maria lay. Okay, so it's pretty divided.
Yeah.
Ronan lie. Laurie lay in the scanner. Natalia lay. Claire lie. It's always sunny in Pahoa.
Awesome.
Awesome. Oksana says, oh no, it's lay. We never know. Roland says lay. Hadi says lay the stick straight. Polyglot, lay needs a direct object.
Thank you, Polyglot. Ha. Patricia says lie. So, lay and lie. Polyglot says lay needs a direct object. So we're asked to...
Birds lay eggs. So yeah, there you have your direct object.
Patricia says lie. Manji says lie. Tomek says lie. So to lay themselves. To
in
lay...
the scanner.
Yeah, to lay means to put something in position. Yeah, they were asked to lay themselves in position. Therefore, without a direct object, it's got to be lie. It's got to be lie. Lay the table. You're right. Yep. Lay themselves. To lie, no direct object. Yeah. Remember, the past of lie is lay, but this is an infinitive. Lay means put and is wrong. Absolutely, Vitali. 100% I agree with you. Lay the table, to lay an egg. Yeah.
Pretty good, guys.
Yeah. It's a good question as well. Lay takes a direct object. Remember that one. Lie doesn't take a direct object. Yeah. I remember someone you know well saying to me, what's a direct object and what's an indirect object? That's easy. I think it's a really difficult question.
It's a difficult question.
Ferduz says lay, and it should be lie. To lay themselves in the MRC, yes, absolutely. Okay, so...
Oh, so they're already answering. So here we go with the examples. Bernice and Caitlin were both applying for the, or no article, psychology course at a university in the USA. They went to print out their applications together. The, no article printer only had pink paper available. Bernice said to Caitlin, very formal. Okay, so Vitali goes for a psychology course. So does Nora and Count Beauty. Vibe says... It's already answering the second one also. AV. Pavla. Hi, Pavla. Great to have you. Goes for A. Vitali for the in the second one. Count Beauty. The printer. A, which means one. One of many possible ones. Exactly. Renyard goes for A, Hadi for A, Natalia for A, Oksana A, Nora says the printer, Valentine A, Jomana A and the,
Manji A, the, Claire A, Maria Lazard A. Roland goes no article. Maria Lazard the for the second one. Hadi the for the second one. Polyglot says then the printer. Laurie A the. Maria A the. Claire A the. Good evening, Malak. Great to have you. Heidi Jet goes A the. Renyard goes A the. Natalia A the. Ronan A the. Artur A the. Okay, so the first one's reasonably easy for A. One of the possible ones. It's got to be an A.
We don't know specifically which, but they're going to one course out of many possible courses in psychology.
One of many. And then what about this second one, Lizzie?
So definitely it's the.
Why?
Because you have the verb to print before, it's already mentioned, and it's implied that you need a printer to print. So they use a definite article. It's just something more specific.
Yeah, it's a back reference. We all know that to print something, you need a printer. Therefore, the printer, because they're going to print something out. And that's the point with this one. Okay, thank you, Malak. Suman goes for AV. Roland goes for the printer as well. Okay, that was pretty good, wasn't it?
Really good. You did great.
Okay. It's a tall order. This is a tall order. It's okay, Malak. Okay, so 1 second. So A, one of many possibilities. The, something referred to before, or something that we know has to exist.
Yeah. And we know that they need a printer to print.
With the camera, I heard the click. We know that a camera makes a click sound. Exactly. Therefore, the click.
But could you also say a click?
You could say a click, one of many possible clicks. Mm-hmm. So,
in others, the same words were used as sarcastic criticism of a special, particular, precise, singular person. So here we go with the other example. Bernice and Caitlin were both applying for a psychology course at a university in the USA. They went to print out their applications together. Caitlin chose to print hers on pink paper. Bernice said to Caitlin, very formal.
So we've got particular for...
Ooh, you guys are so fast.
Count for Nora, for Vitali, for Suman, for Natalia, for Maria Lazard. Polyglot says particular, definitely. John Mana for particular. Okay, AV for Ferduz. Particular for Oksana, for Valentine, for Roland, for Lukash, for Manji.
Definitely a landslide.
Yeah, this one's a landslide. For Laurie, Ronan, Patricia, Renyard, and Maria.
Yeah, really good.
And for Hadi as well.
Particular, like specific.
Yeah, a specific person, a particular person. This defines which one we want to talk about. So, definitely, particular. No, it needs to be in capital.
In caps, sorry.
Yes. Yeah, it's all right. Okay.
Can't quite understand in others.
Okay, in other phrasings of the question, they put this statement. This statement is slightly different from the previous statement. So in some statements, they put that it's not directly about one of the people.
Yeah, it's not. So they have two examples. Like they had two different experiments.
So in one they put this. In another, they put this. In others, they put this. And that's the idea, Oksana.
Singular refers to one person or thing. Yeah.
Okay, so this one was easy. I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Wait a sec. We're going to have to...
they still can't see it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if I can't see it, then
yeah,
it's going to take a time. So very good, all of you.
But singular doesn't only refer to one thing. You can be like somebody who's singular. They're special.
Yeah. Okay, this is a very singular event, a very unique event. It's one as well.
It's also one, yeah.
He's got a very singular attitude. Yes, so. Okay, Oksana understands. And
both types of irony fired up the mentalizing network involved in understanding other people's beliefs and intentions. A finding that labels, titles, underlines, heads, the importance of theory of mind in interpreting these kinds of ambiguous statements. Okay, so where are we? Jomana goes for underlines, Vitali underlines, Maria Lazar underlines, as well as Valentine that goes for underlines. Suman goes for labels. Maria and Vibes go for underlines.
this is Firdaz.
Ferdas goes for particular. Option maybe it's a typo, I guess underlines. I'm going to guess. I'm sorry. Oksana goes for underlines as well as Popa. Manjura, Count Butte, Lucas, Hidayat, Hardy, Artur, and
Roland says singular unique.
exactly, it's equal to unique. Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty good with this.
Laurie and Roland and Renyard, Ronan. Okay, they go for underlines.
Emphasizes, says Lukash. That would be a good synonym.
Yeah.
Nora goes for underlined, so does Natalia. Patricia says underlined. Artur stresses highlights.
Exactly, that would be the idea.
Yeah, so
that definitely would be the idea.
Underlines. Okay, labels. To put a label on something. No. Titles, the importance. You write the title to your essay. Heads, to lead, to be the head of. Not really at all. So to
underline, to highlight, to stress, as Artur said.
Yeah, if you look, this word mentalizing is being underlined. So let me take out the underlining.
Yeah. Why is it underlined though? Because it's written with an S.
Okay, yes.
And your corrector is in American English?
No, I don't know how to do it because it's in British English.
Okay.
But it doesn't.
It doesn't like the S.
No, it doesn't then follow British spelling.
So
it fired up. To get fired up, to become really interested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to become really motivated. So the coach tried to fire up the team. It's like they're setting fire to them and they're burning. Yeah, and this is the idea. So to fire up. Yeah, to fire somebody up.
Valentine says or undermines. That undermines the importance of theory of mind. No, but I think it does underline.
It underlines, not.
If it undermines, it takes away its importance.
Yeah, it takes away its stability.
We try to be good even when we are bad.
Yeah, yes.
Most definitely.
And Firduz underlines. It's definitely underlines.
/ labels.
Labels, no.
To labels, to give like a title to something, to classify something.
Good.
Oh, we're all fired up by a lesson, definitely.
Yes.
Okay. So let's wait for it to appear.
Oh, it will appear any second now. Okay. Underscore. That's a good one. I was thinking about underscore while I was writing this, Hadi. Okay. That's it. So.
Let's wait.
No, it's still with fired up. Yeah. Okay, here goes.
There we go. Importantly, however, Philipp found that the sarcasm also shot, fired, triggered, goaded greater activity in semantic networks involved in general language processing, and the brain regions involved in humour compared to the non-sarcastic irony, which she takes to be a sign of its overall complexity.
Good. So, hi there, Marjan. Okay, so we've got triggered for Suman, for Count, for Jomana, for Vitali, for Nora, for Polyglot, for Oksana, for Maria Lazar, for Pavla, for Pepper, for Mangia, Roland, Artur. So listen, Lukash. Master, muster. Master, muster. He's the master. We must muster here. Cut, cat, cut. So Patricia says underpin. Okay, underline, to underpin, very definitely. Valentine goes for triggered, Renyard for triggered, Anna for triggered.
Might ask what the live stream is about. It's an English class, basically. You
Yeah.
have to choose the word that fits like the best fit for the paragraph.
Laurie goes for triggered, Heidi Jet for triggered, Lukash as well. Activate, spark, turn on.
Yeah,
definitely.
Absolutely.
To
Goaded
go
is for animals.
Yeah, to go, to push somebody, to push somebody aggressively into doing something. So Natalia says triggered or fired. Patricia for figured. Triggered. Okay, we'll do goad in a second. Also brought about. Yeah, I think brought about would work here. To make happen. Hadi goes for triggered. Ronan triggered is definitely C2. Triggered for Natalia. Boosted, says Laurie as well, would do.
Works definitely for me.
And high for learn as well, to emphasize Firduz. Okay, so to goad, to push somebody into doing something. Very often when people want to move animals from one place to the other, they have a sharp stick and they poke the animal with the stick to make it go into a certain direction. So it's to push somebody into doing something.
With force.
With force, being aggressive, making things very difficult. Okay, so, yeah, so very definitely.
Yeah, really good. So it would be triggered.
Yeah, if you would. Yeah, set off. Greater activity.
Emphasize.
So I think emphasize is for the previous one, for
okay.
underline.
Okay.
Yeah, to nudge.
To push in a direction.
To goad is a lot stronger than nudge. It's much more aggressive. I can nudge Lizzie. Yeah, if I goad her, I need something that's sharp that's going to hurt. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so to goad, to push somebody aggressively into doing something, to make them do it, or else their life is going to be horrible, to take a sharp stick and poke them until they do that. Thank you, Ma. And
it's more rough, challenging, defying, severe to work out what the beliefs of the other person were, why they said that, and whether they're trying to either be mean or be funny. So we're already starting with the landslide. Challenging for Vitali, Oksana, Maria Lazar, Suman, Joe, Cat Beauty, Polyglot, Nora, Maria, Roland, Lucas, Natalia. All you guys are going for challenging.
Yeah, for vibes, for Ronan, for Anna, for Artur, to spur for the previous one. Manji for challenging, Renyard for challenging, for okay. And wait, there was one other here. Jomana also went for challenging right at the beginning. It wasn't challenging. Yeah, this question clearly wasn't.
It wasn't so challenging, absolutely, Valentine.
Yeah, if something's challenging, it's difficult to do. Severe has a negative connotation. Yeah, it's more severe to work out, but here I don't think severe works. Something's challenging, it stretches you.
Exactly.
You were wondering about defying earlier. Mm-hmm. It's more defying to work out. I think to defy is something that, well, I suppose it's close to challenge. It might work, but I don't think it's a very good answer. It defies you to get it right.
Oh. But maybe this research defies
it defies belief. A doddle. Okay, this one was challenging. Patricia says challenging as well. So CHALLENGING. This is one of the words I can never spell. Challenging, challenge, yes. Okay. A doddle, says Vitali. Okay, yes, this one wasn't so challenging, but if it's not so challenging, then okay, to prevent.
Well, it's good to have an easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, we're not quite ready yet. So, yeah, if something is challenging, it challenges you to defy the law, to defy authority, um, to incite, to egg on. You're talking about goad for learn, but this is the other side of the coin. It's to threaten violence and pain if you don't do it. And this is the idea of goad, a sharp stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't do it, I'm going to poke you with this sharp stick.
Okay, so you guys already are answering, but I'm going to go ahead and read the next paragraph. This mental workout may come with some surprising gifts, benefits, gratuities, subsidies, awards. Working with colleagues at Harvard and Columbia, Li Huang at NC's business school has shown that both expressing, receiving, or recalling sarcastic comments can help to catalyze creative thinking.
And we've got Suman who says benefits, the same Maria Lazar, Jomana, Count goes for awards,
Okay.
defying, to dare to do something difficult. Vitali goes for benefits, so does Oksana, Joe for learn, Natalia goes benefits award, Pavla for benefits, Lukash for benefits.
Jitendra goes for gifts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ronan for benefits, Manji for benefits, Valentine, Renyard and Roland for benefits.
Subsidies is for financial contacts.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah. But no, yeah, subsidies, exactly. Benefits for Laurie. Okay. Jemmy goes for benefits. Award a prize to someone. Absolutely, Natalia. Some surprising side effects. Benefits for Artur and benefits awards. An award is a prize. Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to give you the award for the best teacher who comes to join me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So benefit for Hattie as well. An award is a prize. Yeah. And it is a prize that somebody gives you. Rewards.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Pavla. So I'm going to put an RE here, and that would make it work. Rewards would work.
Yep.
Yeah, but not awards with an A. So, very definitely. Benefits or gifts, says Patricia.
Benefits.
Yes, benefits, absolutely. Okay, so definitely the answer is benefits.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't go for gifts.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for gifts. So, surprising gifts. I guess gifts would work, but subsidy. Let's say, sorry, benefits is much better. A gratuity is money you get, a tip. Yeah, subsidies, financial support, as Lukash says. Yeah, a gift is something that you give somebody, and this doesn't give you. This is just something that you benefit from.
Incentives would work as well.
Just about, but I prefer benefits because the incentive says it's an incentive to get you to do it. And
one of her experiments involved the candle problem. For example, in which participants are submitted, awarded, presented, donated, served with a candle, a pack of matches, and a box of tacks.
Okay, so let's see. So start with Jomana says presented.
Count Butte says presented. Patricia says sorry, not gifts. Okay. Oksana says presented. Jamie also goes for presented. Suman goes for awarded. Laurie goes for presented with. Artur goes for presented. Valentin presented. Maria Lazar goes for served. Anna goes for presented. Hidayet served. Maria goes for awarded. Jitendra awarded. Hadi served. Lucas presented. Patricia says, I was thinking of a gifted person. Okay.
Well, I think you're pretty gifted in English.
Fulan goes for beneficiary. It says beneficiary is also a noun form for it, meaning hair.
Heir. Yeah, a beneficiary. Nora goes for presented, so does Ronan. This one is a bit tricky, says Suman. Manji for presented, Patricia for presented, Roland for presented.
Nobody goes for submitted nor donated,
So a donation, this is something that you give to charity.
clothes, money.
Yeah, you make a donation. And
you submit an application.
Yeah. Award. You're awarded a prize.
Exactly, for the best teacher.
Yeah. Okay, so
advantages
for Ferduz. Okay, for the previous one.
Okay.
Advantages, yes.
Does faced with work or
faced with are faced with yes, it would work here, Jomana. Yeah, are faced with they're faced with a problem. Presented for Abdi Rashid and for Vibes as well. Okay, to submit a report, definitely.
Exactly, also to submit a report, really good.
So you missed your post. Unsolicited info presented. Okay, that's where it was. That's good. Okay, so
but never mind. Sorry.
To serve something on a tray. I was served with breakfast.
Exactly.
It sounds like you've got a waiter coming with it. No, presented are given.
Yeah. It has been given to the participants in this case.
To present somebody with something. Thank you. Okay, so they are they're presented with these items, and then they've got to actually solve the problem. Okay, so let me present you with, what can I present you with? A rolling pin.
Oh, okay. What do I do with this?
Hit me with it.
I can goad you with that.
Okay, yeah, you could goad me with it. You could poke it. To serve with a subpoena. Yeah. Okay, exactly. In British English, I'd say a summons, but a subpoena works very well as well. So.
Okay, let's go with the next one.
Yeah.
Their task is to find a way to attach the candle to the wall so that it can burn without leaking, dripping, gushing, falling wax on the floor.
So we've got dripping for, okay, firstly, Gareth says magnanimous.
That's too formal. Is it too formal? Yeah, it's a formal word.
It's a formal word, but I'm not a benefit. Magnanimous means that somebody is generous, Gareth. So I don't think it actually works here. So we got dripping for Vitali, for Jomana, for Jamie, for Count, for Suman, for Maria Lazard, for Oksana, for Natalia, for Valentine, for Vibes, Manji, Lukash, Anna. Okay, Firdaz says presented from the previous one. Laurie goes for dripping, Ronan for dripping. Hello, learn everything digital. Dripping for Roland. So Roberto says dripping. Nora for dripping. Heidi yet for dripping.
No, she said leaking.
Leaking. Okay, sorry. Heidi yet goes for leaking.
Valentin on the box instead. I'm not sure if I understand.
Yes, so that it can burn without. Okay, he's already
thinking outside of the box, like you're trying to solve the experiment.
Okay. Yeah, Valentine's solving it already.
Polyglot goes for dripping. Patricia also goes for dripping. Why not falling, says Jatendra.
Because something falls.
Exactly.
In transit, it falls. Yeah, and here without falling on the floor, without wax falling on the floor. Falling can't work without dropping wax on the floor.
Maria leaking, Fulan gushing, learn everything digital. I'm not sure. Plop D's. I don't know. Laurie make wax fall.
That would work.
Exactly. Liquid or gas can leak. Yep. Gushing for Mar. Hadi gushing blood. Good.
Okay, so let's see. Leaking. If it's leaking, it's inside a container and it's
Yeah.
spraying out.
Yeah.
Yeah. This pipe is leaking.
Absolutely.
Yeah. My shoes are leaking and water's getting into them. So what about gushing?
But gushing is more intense, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's even got that
yeah,
bit.
gush.
Yeah, the water was gushing out of the hole. No,
Not really.
not really. So
And then falling
needs an without falling, without
without the wax falling from the candle.
yeah, without wax falling on the floor.
Exactly.
We can't have the direct object here. So it's got to be
Dripping.
yeah, dripping. Okay, drip, 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 drip. Okay, so very definitely dripping. But remember, to fall, something falls. To fall is an intransitive verb. The wax falls.
Gushing for emotions.
Okay, yes, gushing.
Gushing love.
Yes, exactly.
Gushing sadness.
Okay, particularly, yeah, she was gushing with praises for the teacher.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah.
That works.
That works quite well. Okay, yeah. So Emin, great to have you.
Okay. The correct answer is to empty the box of tacks, pin it to the wall, and then place the candle inside. A solution that will only come to thought, mind, brain, idea, if you're prepared to think laterally about the functions of each object. So somebody was mentioning the box before. Yeah.
I think that was Valentine. So
okay, so Jomana goes for mind, Nora, Vitali, Maria, Jamie, Jitendra also goes for mind, Oksana, Valentin, Count Beauty, Manjira, Fulan, Natalia, Maria Lazar, Lucas, Anna, all of you guys go for mind, and then we have Ferdas that goes for dripping from the previous one, really good. Roland goes for mind, Amin goes for mind, Laurie, come to mind, to my mind, absolutely. Ronan, mind, Mar, mind, Roberto goes for mind.
yes, you see how she's good with the R? That's the R I cannot say.
Well, I struggled, yeah. I struggled to learn that R. Patricia goes for mind.
Ferdas for dripping for the previous.
Exactly. Isn't fawning a type of gushing?
Yes, it is. To fawn over. Oh, you're so wonderful. Absolutely fantastic.
With praise.
Yeah, gushing with praise.
Renyard goes for mind. Hadi, mind. Okay, it's a landslide.
Yeah.
Hidayat, mind.
Yeah. Me too, teacher, for Emin. Trickle for the candle question.
Trickle wax on the floor? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it could work.
Yeah.
To trickle is a very slow flow. Okay, so come to thought. No, definitely not. Come to your brain.
Yeah.
Come to idea. No.
It would be the idea coming to
yeah.
mind.
The idea would come to mind. You can't even say it without the answer.
Without saying the answer. I'm sorry, guys.
That's
yeah,
right.
really good. Great job.
Yeah. So if something comes to mind.
So yeah. This one wasn't so challenging either then.
Yeah, this one wasn't challenging, very definitely. If something comes to mind, you think about it, you remember it. To dote on. Yes, to gush.
Okay.
Okay, to dote on somebody, to gush. It's like a flow of emotion.
Spring to mind, come to mind.
Yeah. Something springs to mind, it comes to mind. You think about it directly.
And there's already answers. Vitaly already said embarking. Let's see what he means, what he's talking about. So before boarding, embarking, entering, stepping aboard on the problem, some participants were asked to recall a sarcastic interaction, while others remembered a sincere or neutral exchange. Okay. Experimental group, control group.
So, embarking for Vitaly, for Jomana, for Nora. Eureka, I've got the answer. That's, who is it? The guy in the bath. Okay, displacement. Anyway, so embarking for Oksana, for Jamie, for Jitendra, for Lukash, for Valentine, for Anna, Maria Lazard, for Count Beauty, for Hadi, embarking because of the gap.
Because of the prep.
Oh, the prep. Yeah. Manji for embarking, Emin embarking, Roland embark on. Ronan embarking, to embark on a problem, to embark for Reynard and for
Roberto.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so to embark, well, normally you embark, you get on a boat,
Yeah.
or you embark your embarkation. Yes, embarkation to the plane through gate number 66.
Mm-hmm.
Archimedes, thank you, Valentine.
Oh, okay.
Eureka.
But then Manji says, Albert Einstein said Eureka.
No, it's Archimedes. Yeah, Einstein probably said it, but Archimedes did it a lot earlier. To embark on from Patricia, from Ma, tackling.
Also comes to mind before tackling, but without on.
Before tackling the problem. And Ferdaz goes for mind as well. Okay, to embark on, to begin to do something, to embark on a journey, to start. Thank you, Patricia. Archimedes. If it's embarking, it's very similar to Portuguese. Embarcar, yeah.
And to Spanish.
And to Spanish
Embarcar.
as well. Yeah. Embark on a journey. So, board, where you board the plane or you board a boat. To enter, no. To begin, to start.
No.
To step aboard. For the preposition. I now get it, Laurie. Okay, so to embark on, very definitely. E-M-B-A-R-K.
Vitaly says, thanks for having me, Alex.
It's been a pleasure having you, Vitaly. To start something new or important. Yeah? To embark on a project, to embark on a new life, to begin, to start, to embark on. A great phrase for you to use in your essays. Preposition was the gist. Boarding, no. Entering the problem. Stepping aboard on the problem, no. Embark on. And embarking for Fernandez as well. Embark upon, yes, very definitely. I like that upon, Vitaly. Yeah. She's embarking on a new career. She's started. Yes, absolutely, Ma.
Really good.
So, it's time for us to stop.
Good job, guys. It was really nice to see you, to read you.
It's been really good having you. It's been really good having you as well. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting.
It's been a real pleasure. I'm sure the viewers are going to be very happy for a change of my ugly mug.
Come on.
Yeah. So, Toodle Pip Vitaly.
Toodle Pip, I love it.
Yeah, he's one of his favourites.
Toodle Pip.
The guy was in the Altogether web. So, thank you for coming, Count Beauty. Thank you, Maria. Oh, no problem, Ma. It's perfectly good. Thank you, Nora. And well done on your Celta. Thank you, Sun. And thank you, Jomana.
Okay. Now I was reading Hidayat's comment. I have a question. When a group take a picture as a souvenir, is it correct to name it as a memory photograph? Thanks in advance. A memory photograph. Like something to remind your trip. Not really.
No, a keepsake. I would just call it a memory.
Or a souvenir, that's it.
Yeah, I guess it's probably a souvenir as well. This is to remind you of the...
of your trip.
Your trip. A reminder, a keepsake. Yeah.
A group photo. Yeah, something like that. So thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, so thank you to all of you. Thank you, Maria.
Mar, can't be say. Okay, there's so many comments. Thank
Maria,
you, Nora.
Lukash, Laurie.
Ronan. Thank you. Thank you, Polyglot.
Manisco.
Pavla.
Slipknot. You can watch it later.
Slipknot. I love the name. Thank you, Manjura.
Thank you, Ronan. And
thank you, English Vibe.
Thank you, Oksana. Stay safe, Oksana. Thank you. Okay, launching on. No, starting on Finders. Okay. Oh yeah, we've done that. Yeah. So a memento.
Okay, that's a really good one.
That's a really good one, son. Well done. Yeah. Says no need to say sorry, Ma. It's great to have you. A memento, says Vitaly as well. gushing praise is when you are saying absolutely everything you can think of that's positive, but it's over the top. It's too much. It's a bit insincere. It's like worship. Oh.
Exactly, but it's not really sincere.
Okay, thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you, Emine.
Sometimes I find answers by intuition. I guess I'm a professional,
but
most definitely.
Intuition is a good thing to use. Thank you, Patricia.
Thank you so much, Patricia.
Thank you, Raphael.
And Anna.
And Jitendra, thank you as well. From initiating on, that would work, Firnvaz. It's okay, Janny. Great to have you.
You'd like to take some pronunciation lessons from me? Okay, yeah, I'm not teaching, really not teaching anymore, but maybe. Maybe I can do some video.
Yeah, okay, Renyard, thank you for coming. Thank you, Hadi. Thank you, Emine Souvenir. Well, to remember in French. Yeah, memories. Thanks, Hyderjet, and see you all later.
See you guys.
So I'm going to cut the sound, but you'll still